An easy find right there.
Back to Doncic. Morris looking over the floor. Williams against Doncic. And the wide open shot from Morris. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
Pass to Aldridge. Left side, Grant. 5 on the clock. Now the pass to Simons. Good on the bucket. Simons has got 18 points.
Showing the quickness. Nice catch and shoot by Anthony.
Outside Curry. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Nasir Little picks one up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Dallas shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
First free throw is good. And there has, Greg, been some talk within the league about adding a mid-season tournament. What are your thoughts on that possibility?
I mean, with the success of the play-in tournament, which, in full disclosure, I was not for, but love now, I can see why they're considering it.
And both free throws good for Curry.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. And here's Little after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. Williams looking around. Kicks it out to Grant. Here's Little. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Little's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Irving. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Williams against Doncic.
2 minutes
The kick out to Williams.
2 minutes.
Irving from long range. Another 3 for Dallas.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid, coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Now, here's Grant. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Little passes to Simons. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Completely on his game. Hasn't missed a shot all night. A big part of why this team is winning.
Pass to Curry. At the elbow, Doncic. Williams against Grant. Williams kicks to Curry. Another 3 for Dallas.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Williams. 50 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. To the inside, Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
A display of pure athleticism by Jeremy Grant, rising up for the huge dunk.
Pass to Curry. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Defensive.
Well, you like how aggressive he is, making a play at the rim against wings.
And let's forget the height disadvantage. He brings the effort, and he brings the energy.
Dallas making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Portland also making some changes. Sharp comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And ABC subbed in for Williams. Free throw good, Curry.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
Now, here's Sharp, guarded by Kerr. And that one's good by Henderson.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Doncic against Henderson. Off the inbound, and it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Luka Doncic. From deep three-point range, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Portland out in front. They're up by 3.
84.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason, a hard-fought first half. How do you assess the game so far?
We're going to need everybody. And the one thing we got to do is we can't settle. We got to keep attacking and get the ball in the paint.
Use that length to your advantage. Thanks, Jason. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Looking at Portland, Kenny, give us your take.
Most of the damage they're doing is in the paint. They've made a concerted effort to work the ball inside, create high percentage looks. And that could open up the perimeter for them in the second half, with the D worried about the postgame.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Defensively, they got to do a better job of staying connected this year. They're getting lit up from beyond the arc. Better to crowd those guys, force them to put the ball on the floor and make a play.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Nowitzki is out there with Holmes. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Doncic in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Such a wide open look. Lillard's got 13.
A volume three-point shooter. Lillard's confidence is what makes him so dangerous from deep.
Holmes trying to free himself up. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
First trip to the line for him here.
Kyrie Irving at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
You know, Kyrie's love for the game can never be questioned. At the end of the day, he's all about producing results for his team.
Both free throws good for Irving.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Now, here's Thibault, guarded by Curry. And the basket by Lillard.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today. And quite the honor last year for Damian Lillard, getting named to the NBA 75th anniversary team.
Greg, it was a well-deserved acknowledgement of his skills. He's a perennial all-star who continues to do astounding things on the floor.
Now, here's Doncic. And the shot is good. Doncic has got 26 points.
And showing he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Lillard dishes to Nurkic. Passes to Thibault. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Assisted by
Thibault's got 11
Yusuf
points.
Nurkic.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
Lillard with the bucket.
And
Lillard.
coming out of halftime, coach said they wanted to start fast. How's 4 for 4?
Doncic kicks to Curry. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Thibault. 4-on-3 break. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams. An NBA All-Defense for 2 years running, Matisse Thybulle has been a game-changing defender from the minute he set foot in the NBA.
Free throw drops in there for Thybulle. And Greg, we know at Washington, Thybulle was the college defensive player of the year, averaging 3.5 steals and over 2 blocks a game.
And per minute, not far off that pace in the pros. His opponent field goal percentage last season good for second best in the league.
And it goes down 2 points. Irving's got 26.
What balance and execution. Kyrie Irving prefers to finish, in my opinion, through contact.
Thybulle with the ball. He's got 14. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Free throw drops in there for Thybulle. Dallas trails by 13. Dallas calls timeout.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Make some noise for T-shirt time!
A chance here to take a moment and compare the front court and back court scoring on the night for Dallas.
And their guards really have done what they could to keep it close. What little offense they've been able to generate has come from the backcourt. They just need a little more balance.
Lillard against Doncic. Knocked away. Nurkic with the steal. Curry with the steal. Irving finds Doncic. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Well, we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up. Let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You gotta love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
You take a look at Simon. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
And that one drops. Nurkic has got 11.
And and they have come out of halftime in fuego.
Doncic bounce pass. Irving kicks to Doncic. Looks for Nowitzki, gets it to him. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one. Lillard looking around. Nurkic in the post. Holmes on him. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And checking out some numbers for Irving. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. He's getting around 38 points per, 6 assists and 2 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
You know, mentally, he's a pass-first type of player. It gets everyone involved and engaged, and that really sparks this offense.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Portland, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. A different look for Dallas. Williams comes in for Rashad Holmes, and it's Ntilikina in for Curry. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Portland. Williams comes in for Anthony Simons. Free throw good. Damian Lillard.
Lillard, he takes pride in being a leader for his team. His hunger to win is undeniable.
Outside Irving, and the pass to Ntilikina. Out to Doncic. Here's Irving. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
He has still not missed the shot. Where could they be today without him?
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Portland.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
Steve, you played all 4 years at Michigan State. When you think about the fun you had there, what was more enjoyable, playing college basketball or in the pros?
Kevin, I have to be honest, both was fantastic. When in college, those 4 years was something I'll never forget. But then obviously, ultimately, you want to make it to the NBA, and I got a chance to do that. So both were fantastic in my eyes. Relentless interior effort from Jeremy Grant, not letting the defenders scare him off.
Dallas moving the ball around. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut back down to 11. Big bucket there from Nowitzki.
He has to show real leadership out there and take this game into his own hands because he's shooting the ball well.
Now, here's Thibault. 19 points in the game. Here's Grant, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And once Jeremy gets going, he's automatic, making it look effortless right now.
Jeremy Grant, part of a loaded second round of the 2014 draft.
Kevin, Jeremy signing a max contract, rare for a second rounder. Also in that 2014 second round draft, MVP, the Joker, Joe Harris, Jordan Clarkson, Spencer Dinwiddie. Wow, that second round proved to have some players.
The free throw drops for Grant.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Dallas. It's a 14-point game. Jones looking for an opening. The shot's good from Ntilikina.
Fleshing out his offensive game over time. Ntilikina wants to keep improving in the paint.
Lillard bounce pass. Little kicks to Williams. Lillard outside. Pass to Little. Lets the three fly. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 5th assist in this one. Outside Irving. Pass to Jones. Back to Irving. Over Williams. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Passes it to Little. Back to Lillard. Outside Williams. The pass to Grant. Down low, Aldridge. 2 points. That one goes. Aldridge has got his first points of the night.
Imposing his will on the interior. LaMarcus taking the contact and finishing through the play.
Pass to Morris. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
To Portland.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. We look at Portland. Their season filled with ups and downs. 10th right now in the conference. And checking out Dallas, sitting directly below them, just 1 spot down.
You know, right now, Dallas, they haven't gotten anywhere near where they wanted to be this season. Pretty clear there's a big talent gap between them and the true contenders.
And we've all thought this. They're just a middle-of-the-road team. The last thing anyone in the NBA wants to be. This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Outside, Jones. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Little. And there's the foul. It's on Nasir Little.
Third team foul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Substitution.
Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Morris. Portland also making some changes. Sharp comes in for Jeremy Grant. And ABC subbed in for Williams. Holmes kicks to Ntilikina. The kick out to Williams. Buries the long-range jumper.
Not bad defense, but you give him an inch and he'll bury you.
Pass to Henderson. Back to Lillard. Passes it to Little. Dishes to Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Sharp. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 6th assist on the night.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Now here's Williams. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. The shot's good from Ntilikina.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Personal foul.
Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Show you the teams that have shot the lights out during the last one.
And really, the basketball IQ has just evolved. Just the way they move the ball and share it. They always find good looks.
First one falls for him. A different look now for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Aldridge. And it's Grant in for Little. And so he makes both from the line. Dallas trails by 17. Outside, Jones. Here's Ntilikina. He's got 18. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And the key for Ntilikina is shooting with confidence, especially when it comes to his perimeter game.
Lillard, the pass to Sharp.
2 minutes.
Back to Lillard. Shoots. Good. He's now got 10 of 10 from the field.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
The pass to Ntilikina. He's still out. Now he's 9 of 10.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Nurkic in the post, guarded by Holmes. Sharp, the pass to Nurkic. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. From deep. The Trailblazers get it back in a new 14. Second chance shot, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And all the talent in the world. That's what made Sharp a 7th overall pick. in a fairly deep draft.
A guy who hasn't played a lot of ball. Sharp, though, has all the all-star tools they think available to him.
An exceptional shot maker from outside, and he's got great vertical bounce, almost a 7-foot wingspan, and he is relentless in his attack.
That free throw, no good. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Dallas. And he sinks the second. So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for Dallas. Down by 15. Irving kicks to Curry. 41 seconds left to play in the third. Just 5 on the clock. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. Dallas making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. And a switch here also for Portland. Simons, he's checked in for Lillard. And that one falls for Henderson. 23 seconds left in the third. Doncic against Henderson. Doncic outside. One second left. And it is good. And the buzzer. Wow.
Dallas.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
That is situational basketball. It takes a good understanding and good execution.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Trailblazers. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, Nurkic is out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Henderson in at the point. Here's Ntilikina. The 17-footer goes down. Ntilikina's got 12 points in just the second half.
A welcome sign. Ntilikina has the form and touch. Needs to keep draining these mid-range jumpers.
Now, here's Simons. Henderson, no one around him. Good on the triple.
3 points.
And the Trailblazers lead by 15.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Jones against Grant. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Henderson against Doncic. Pass to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Grant. And here we go. Fast break. Henderson's got it. Pass to Thybulle. Nurkic with it. Now here's Grant. Over Jones. And there's Grant on the assist by Nurkic. Grant's got 5 points now this quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Passes it to Doncic. Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. I guess always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
Here's Curry, following the basket by Jeremy Grant. Henderson against Doncic. Shoots the three. Another three for Dallas.
It's amazing. No one can check him right now, but there's still work to do to cut into this lead.
And there's the pass to Henderson. Back to Simons. It's stolen by Jones. Fast break, Dallas. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
The height and quickness of Ntilikina often puts defenders in tough spots. Hard to guard sometimes without fouling.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And so he hits both. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Thibault with the ball. Curry meets him. And that one's good. Thibault.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Doncic passes to Curry. Back to Doncic. Shoots over Henderson. That's good on the jump shot. Doncic has got 12 points here in the second half.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this.
Now here's Simons. Back to Henderson. Clock at 6. And there's a whistle. That'll go on Derek Jones. That's foul number 2 for him. Rashad Holmes, he's checked in for Dallas. Irving comes in for Ntilikina. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Lillard's checked in. Pass to Simons. Shot clock at 5. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Simons has got 22 points.
There's Simons with that one motion shot. The quick release. Beautiful.
Curry's shot is good.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
The reason why is not just scoring. It's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
Now, here's Lillard. The shot from the low post is good. Lillard's got 30.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Irving finds Holmes. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
He is really shouldering the load on the offensive end and doing an outstanding job, but he needs the rest of his team to step up.
Shooting for Dallas, Rashad Holmes at the line for 1.
One shot.
That free throw good from Holmes. Portland leading by 13. And Lillard kicks to Simons. Pass to Thibault. to Simons. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
He is so accurate from the perimeter. Simons takes these shots with such confidence.
Doncic passes to Holmes. Here's Nowitzki. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
Fourth personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Dallas. Richaun Holmes. One shot.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good. Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
This is Nurk in his offensive comfort zone, tracking down a high percentage shot.
Irving finds Nowitzki. Back to Irving. 11 feet away, and another basket for Dallas.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Back to Lillard. The three, and another three for Portland.
The quick decision-making of Lillard, knowing as the pass is coming his way that he's going to pull up.
Outside Irving. Doncic against Lillard. Doncic passes to Holmes. Shoots over Nurkic. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Defensive foul.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
Team foul. Shooting for Dallas. Richaun Holmes. One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for Portland. They led the game at one point by 20. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That will be the third of this 6-game road trip. Now, here's Doncic. Passes it to Irving. Doncic against Lillard. Nowitzki outside. Off target from three-point range. Portland leading by 17. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Grant's got 5 assists tonight. The pass to Holmes. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Portland moving the ball around. Simons surveying the D. Pass to Thibault. Grant trying to break free, and that one's good. Thibault. Thibault's got 23 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
And the body control on display there. Doncic looking determined to finish no matter the contact.
To the middle. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Dallas calls timeout. And Smitty, one player who's really improved in a very short amount of time is Anthony Simons.
Kevin, a dynamic guard who plays with a lot of confidence. He is especially lethal on the offensive end, and it's because he is capable of scoring from all 3 levels.
On defense, the Trailblazers, they lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Curry kicks to Doncic. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own call. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed. Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Holmes down low, covered by Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Holmes passes to Doncic, and Doncic throws it down.
Just slammed down by Doncic, a monster in the backcourt at 6'7".
Lillard outside. At the elbow, Nurkic. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Nurkic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Nurkic, this is his game. Size, strength, and shot-making ability.
Doncic finds Irving. Nowitzki with it. He's covered by Grant. Pass to Doncic. Over Lillard. Luka Doncic again. Doncic has got 44.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Trailblazers.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, but that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
The free throw drops for Grant.
He came into this league as a defensive specialist. Now Jeremy Grant is becoming an offensive powerhouse.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. ABC's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Dwight Powell comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Green, he's checked in for Curry. And Hardaway is subbed in for Irving. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Murray's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Sharp comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Johnson, he's checked in for Anthony Simons. And it's Williams in for Lillard. Now here's Hardaway. To the left wing. To the paint. And Grant sends it back.
You see how quickly Grant gets off the floor, sending that one back. Airmail.
Johnson with the bounce pass. Grant, right side. Kicks it to Johnson. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
Johnson.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Passes it to Doncic. Fires the three. That shot off the mark. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.